Hello, welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we're going to look at a beer from Sapporo, which is one of the four major brewing companies in Japan. Those four are Asahi, Kirin, Suntory, and Sapporo. And Sapporo is generally makes one of the better lines of beer with their black label. Many beer geeks I know have told me it's their favorite go-to lager in Japan. I kind of prefer Yebisu, more premium, but it's not a bad beer, that's for sure. This is a new one from them, and it's called Sapporo Extra Draft. And yes, in Japan they do call some canned beers draft beers. And what's special about this one? Well, they've added an extra amount of malt according to their website, but at the same time they say they have reduced the barley taste by aging the beer below freezing, and an aging time that's one and a half times longer than regular, when the normal lager beer will be generally around 30 days or so. So I'm assuming this has been in the tanks for 45 days or so. And it's aged longer than their regular black label, which is their flagship beer, their flagship lager beer. And so we'll see how it is. It does contain, in addition to barley, malt, and hops, it has rice, corn, and starch. And that last named ingredient I particularly hate, and so many of the majors put this in their beer. The rice and corn will the rice definitely will give it a lighter note as well, which Japanese brewers seem to think is the preference among their drinkers. In any case, it's 5.5%. Shall we give it a go now? No high expectations for this one, but we shall see. So they call it a limited time, and it is kind of limited. It's in the stores, but you don't see it everywhere, and it'll probably disappear soon. Why am I reviewing it? Okay, as is typical of all Japanese major lagers, it's crystal clear, very pretty, nice medium gold straw with a fluffy finger of foam, gentle carbonation rising. The aroma, very typical pale lager type of nose. Some mild grassiness, very thin maltiness. Lightly sweet initial, goes to slight bitterness in mid-palate and then fades out. This is not unpleasant. I detect, to me this seems very much like their black label lager beer, maybe with a little bit more body, a little bit more oomph to it. Not bad at all. Decent bitterness. It's a good pale lager. What can I say? I guess I'm supposed to know that, huh? But I don't think I can say much more. It's very pleasant, mild. I'm not sure where they made it, but in any case, major Japanese brewers are just sort of throwing their stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. Is that the right metaphor? Stirring everything they can into the kettle and seeing what happens. No, that's not accurate either. Anyway, I better stop. Once again, Sapporo Extra Draft, 5.5% pale lager from Sapporo breweries, and it's in the convenience stores and around. So if you're in Japan, you can give this a try easily. Yeah, and I don't not recommend it. So give it a go. See what you think, and tell me what you think. Okay, subscribe to the channel, and I'd like to hear from you. Okay, bye bye.